of course, because of the increasing technological era, the rise in AI, literally, we now know that it's beyond just building alongside these trends. It's now about securing all that we do. I'm going to share a little story very soon. But before then, I would like to introduce some of the amazing speakers who have joined us to discuss cyber security threats in recent times. So I'm going to be introducing our first speaker, who is none other than Dr. Shekhar. Okay, so you're going to give me a moment to probably just read out his biography. Okay, speaker bio. Okay, Dr. Shekhar is working as the founder and the CEO of SecureClaw USA and India. He has more than 2 decades of experience in software development, telecoms, as well as cybersecurity domain. He has a doctorate in cybersecurity domain at the SSBM Germany, Switzerland. He has completed his executive management degree from SJM SOM IIT Bombay and engineering in electronics. So you can trust that everything that we'll be talking about today will be amazing. He has a lot on his portfolio. I don't want to spend time reading that. Or you are just a click away. Like as soon as we're done with this event, take a screenshot while we're having it. As soon as we're done, go click on his profile, quickly hit that follow, because this is one of the best voices you're going to be hearing in cybersecurity. Okay, so our next speaker. So I'll give you guys a little bit background, right? Just recently, I think it was last week, Thursday, a friend of mine had sent me a message in my DM. She said something outrightly. She said, please, hello, please, Dr. Vivian, could you kindly just click this right now? Click this now. I want you to see something. I have an opportunity, and a whole lot of things that was said. Number one, the way she normally relates with me didn't sound like that was a message that could come to her to me. I wasn't so close to that level. But one of the things I noticed was that there was so much urgency in it, and she was forcing me to do it. Well, my instincts, I told myself outrightly that I wasn't going to do it. So only for me to check in another group where we were on WhatsApp, she was alerting literally everybody that her LinkedIn profile was just being hijacked. And everybody she asked to click the link literally had the same experience. And guess what the story was? Initially, they came to her asking her if they could buy her LinkedIn profile. And she said no, she wouldn't want to sell her LinkedIn profile. Then they went around and attacked the accounts. So the reason why I know that this topic is very, very important, and thank God we have the experts on board who are going to be discussing this. I would want you to probably pay attention, get your writing materials where necessary, so that we dive right into the conversation of the day. Like I said again, I'm very honored to be on this panel with Dr. Shekhar as well as Jagan, like he asked me to tell him. And I think there was a little preliminary gist when we're backstage where Dr. Shekhar was confirming the fact that Jagan had taught him at some point. And so you know that we have generational knowledge right in this place. So I can tell you all that you are in a safe hands. So I'm going to be starting with my first question of the day. Please give me a moment to get that out. My first question of the day is basically this. Okay, I'm going to probably just share it to everybody who's currently on the panel. Please, we could start by discussing, have you ever had any threat to your social media account, let's say your LinkedIn account, your Instagram account, or any account where you have probably used at one point, or maybe your organization's information? Let's just know how important this is for those people who have businesses who think that they shouldn't be here. Have you ever had that experience? If not, then how about your students? Have there been people who complained about that? And do you think it's a topic that's worth discussing? So I'm going to start with Mr. Jagan, and then we go to Dr. Shekhar, then we start our questions proper. The mic is yours. Thank you so much for coming on board. So, over to you, Dr. Shekhar. The mic
I
is
also
yours.
never, thank you, Vivian, for the nice introduction, a nice start of the session today. And I also never faced any cyber attack as such, but many of my relatives, my staff, my customers already face a lot of cyber attacks in their personal as well as professional life. And many of them have faced like the WhatsApp uh, or social media attacks, like if their account was taken by someone else, Again, there were few cyber attack trends where there were morphing of the people images, especially women, and that is also I have seen. Again, there are many malwares which are actually stealing OTP or the different application passwords once installed on your mobile phone or the laptop. So these kind of attacks also I have seen, and I have seen many industry top leader crying because they face ransomware attack or malware attack in their industry, in their organization, which is taking down their market reputation, or which will be very harmful for the production of the company or market reputation, along with the personally identified information of the customers and uh, employees. So I have seen many horrible scenarios, but I myself, I never face any cyber attack for my organization or even in my personal life. So I'm lucky.
Oh, amazing. That's very lovely. Thank you so much. We can see that literally almost everybody who is currently on this panel is ready to speak. So we're talking about both the academic and the application of it. So today we're going to be going straight to our first question for the night because we want everybody learning. Okay, so I would want to ask this question to Dr. Shekhar. What are the most common psychological triggers that attackers exploit in phishing and social engineering campaigns? So I'll say it
Yeah,
again. What are the most okay? Is that okay? I don't
yeah,
have to
it's
read it
okay.
again. Then. Thank you so much. The
Yeah.
mic is yours.
So, look, most of the cyber crimes are targeting human beings. They are not directly targeting machines or server. 90% of successful cyber attacks on any industry are happening because the human security layer is not efficient to handle it. Means humans are not well trained. They are not having emotional intelligence. They are not having like regular trainings and feedback sessions. So technology, even though you have excellent firewall, excellent antivirus, excellent technology at place, even in your personal life or professional life, it uh, it matters, but it not that highly impactful in reducing cyber attack. And most of these cyber criminals are very well trained in psychological triggering mechanism. So they always try with some authority, like I'm the CEO of the SecureClaw and I'm sending some email to my employee. So they try to show some authority. They try to show some urgency. Like today is the last day to submit your profile for particular award or something like that in company. They try to generate uh, different emotions like fear, greed, curiosity. They try to build trust among people through their wording, their communication, and because of that, they are able to break human security layer of any organization, even in personal life. So it is not only emails. Earlier days there was a phishing attack which was by the emails, but right now there are smishing attack, which is like SMS or WhatsApp messages, as well as phishing attack, where voice dubbing is done and AI generated voice calls are made, where you will feel like Dr. Shekhar Pawar is talking to you on the phone and you will trust that voice. So there are multiple ways and multiple psychological triggers are being used right now in many organizations, and even for personal life also many people are receiving some calls or messages. So it is very difficult in going to be in future, like to prevent such kind of AI trigger or such kind of attacks which are happening very advanced level with the advanced technology. So this is one of the area where we are still evolving how to prevent those. So there are technologies, there are psychological or cybersecurity awareness trainings which will help in reducing this. So I guess I justified your question, right?
Amazing. Thank you so much for this. So that means literally everyone who is eventually attacked is attacked from a place of emotions. So likely most of these people would have been studying humans, or at least studying somebody in your organization that made it literally accessible for you to probably respond even though they're phishing. I love how you were able to differentiate all kinds of attacks across SMSs, across using the AI voices. I think the AI one is going to be literally, it's going to go bad, because right now there'll be more videos literally speaking like I am speaking. Of course, with increasing improvements in AI, that means cybersecurity will be a thing that would consistently be combated. So that's lovely. I'm hoping that a whole lot of us can add our thoughts on this, but I'm going to go right into the comment section. Okay, I can see amazing people saying something. Puranda says he's excited to explore strategies to secure people, processes, and platform. Definitely, that's part of things we're going to be discussing tonight as well. Okay, so I'm going to ask Dr. Shekhar, are there AI known tools that protect or try or can preserve, maybe for someone who is just literally transitioning into online business? Are there remote or are there AI tools that can protect their workspace or cloud? Are there specific, are there tools like that that can be used right now? This is just in passing. Okay, so I would hand over the mic to you now.
Yeah. There are many tools, but I guess if your AI tool is not cyber secure, it will be really mess. So I always ask what compliances these tools are having, what kind of audits they have undergone, what kind of certifications they undergone. Because AI tool is like your security guard, and suppose you are using it for the cyber security of your organization, that AI tool itself can be vulnerable for many cyber threats, and it will be, if you are giving keys to your security guard, it should be properly evaluated. So I'm not promote any tool here, but it is responsibility of any organization hiring any such tool, procuring any such tool. They should actually check what this tool uh, is about, how it, what kind of data it is going to take from their organization, where it is going to be storing the data. Is it on premise? Is it on cloud? If it is on cloud, is it in your country or it is outside your country? If they are taking backup of that data, whether it is going to be in same country where your organization is, or it is outside your country. So all these things you should check SLA, like service level agreement, properly, and then procure such AI tool. Secondly, these AI tools can help you to reduce cyber attacks, because these AI tools are having good intelligence and they are able to take decisions on your behalf to prevent such cyber attacks. And it can also be configured with cyber threat intelligence, where you will get notified about some malicious activities going on. Few AI tools which I have seen in the market, they are again doing behavioral analysis of the employees. Like if some employee is trying to open restricted documents, trying to access restricted premise, so that kind of things are actually getting catched by these AI tools, and you get report notification about that. Generally, when someone is resigning from your organization, the access of that person should be removed during his notice period or prior to beginning of his notice period, because once you come, like this person is going to join another organization, most of these people are actually trying to take data from earlier organization, and they wanted to utilize for next organization. So it is also one of the important note I want to make. And there is always human and AI collaboration. You should not rely only on AI. It should be a responsible AI technology where there are 12 principles, ethical principles, and which should be adhered in that AI technology. Along with, there should be team or people from your team who are going to monitor and check how the AI is functioning every day. So that these are important points I want to make here.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Dr. Shekhar, for that. So basically, we should always find out if the SLA is in compliance. And then you said something about making sure that AI tools work in collaboration with humans so that it's more like a responsible cooperation. I love everything about your conversation today. So I think we have just two questions left. So I don't know. I'm going to give everyone on the panel 1 minute each to say something that they probably, maybe something you got an opportunity to, that came to you as everyone spoke, that you would want us to know. You could just let us in on that. Then if you have any other questions, because I don't think I've seen any question on the comment sessions. Maybe I'm going to ask officially again. We just have barely 4 minutes to go. So if anybody has
Okay.
any questions among the audience, please kindly comment. And I'm going to be handing over the mic to Dr. Shekhar. Thank you so much, sir, for coming on board.
Yeah.
The mic is yours.
Yeah. Thank you. So, I'm especially working for small and medium enterprises worldwide. I invented a new framework known as Business Domain Specific Least Cybersecurity Controls Implementation. And this framework is very easy to implement. It is having a defense in depth and mission critical asset security. And it is resolving three problems like it is very reasonable price of standard available in market. Secondly, it is available as a web platform. So as entire documentation tools helps we are giving through our BDSLCCI web platform. Secondly, it is also helping companies without having any proper cybersecurity knowledge, even they get benefited out of it. And thirdly, it is talking about business domain. So it is talking about the cybersecurity of business domain. So if the company is manufacturing, it gives tailored cybersecurity controls list for manufacturing, which is 30 to 40 controls. If it is a hospital, it gives 30 to 40 controls for hospital. If it is a chemical company, it will give you 30 to 40 controls of chemical company. So it is having bifurcation of the control areas according to business domain need. So it helps in return on investment because top management need justification. Why shall we invest in cybersecurity? So I guess everyone can have a look at bdslcci.com. We have added all the news, articles, research papers in that platform. So through there, they can read more about it. And so that is what I wanted to add. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And amazing. So everyone who is a founder has a role to play. And I think that is part of the solutions that have been provided tonight. Okay, we can see that there are lots of founders here who are deep into technology and securing. Please do well to reach out to Dr. Shekhar, Mr. Jagan, and then Sarah as well. My name is Dr. Vivian Magnus, and then it was an amazing 1 hour and probably one of the best events I've been to as well. Thank you so much, every one of our amazing speakers, for bringing in excellence and beautiful conversations on the topic. Until this time next week, see you all. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing knowledge with us. So, in the absence of any further questions among our audience, it is a good morning, good night, good evening, or whatever time it is in your time zone. Thank you so much for stopping by. I don't know, we can all tell them good night or good morning, depending on what time it is for you. Thank you so much for joining us today. See
Thank
you
you.
again
Thank
Thank you
next
you.
very
week.
much.
Thank you all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Vivan
Thank
and
you, all
Raj.
the
Thank you,
panelists and
Dr. Shiv.
Vivian and the
Thank you.
audience.
Thank you